Hi guys, welcome to our channel. This time we're going to present the 5 best anime about Post Apocalyptic. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Check this out. Number 5 is Sidonia No Kishi. Sidonia No Kishi is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Tsutomu Nihei. The first season of this anime aired from April 2014 to June 2014, and the second season aired from April 2015 to June 2015, with each season had total 12 episodes. Sidonia No Kishi tells story in the future in 3394, where the Earth is said to have been destroyed 1,000 years earlier due to the attack of aliens called Gaona. Humans also roam to space using ships called Sidonia to find new planets that can be inhabited by humans, even though they are also avoiding the pursuit of Gaona who targeted them. The main character here is called Tanikaze Nagate, who was raised by his grandfather in an underground passageway without knowing that he lives in a giant ship. After his grandfather died, Tanikaze Nagate, who was starving, was forced out of an underground passageway and that led him to find a residential area on the surface. Although Tanikaze was finally captured by the authorities and was met by the masked woman who was also the captain of the ship, Tanikaze is also allowed to stay on the surface even though he has to be willing to be a humanoid robot pilot to face Gaona. Sidonia No Kishi presents a mecha anime set in the space of the Earth has been destroyed by aliens. The story of this anime is actually simple. We'll see a young man who has to drive giant robots to defeat the fairies Gaona who threaten the ship where he lives. Even so, there are various interesting things, such as in terms of execution and development of the story. Conflicts in the anime also vary from conflicts between robot pilots who have to face the Gaona attack and conflicts regarding the divided Sidonia community. From these conflicts, it makes the story of the anime even more interesting to follow. The visuals displayed in this anime look neat, especially with the background display of the building that are unique added value for this anime. But animation presented in the anime also looks so cool and intense, especially the animation is presented in 3D. Overall, if you like mecha anime set in space, then this one is suitable for you to watch. Number 4 is Shoumatsu Nani Shite Masuka Isogashi Desuka Sukute Morate Idesuka. This is an anime adaptation from light novel with the same name made by Akira Kareno and Yui. This anime aired from April 2017 to June 2017, with a total had 12 episodes. This anime takes place when humanity has already perished on the surface of this earth. All that's left are other races, such as half-human animal creatures, now living in floating islands in the sky, sheltering behind the threat of beasts who are ready to invade the islands at any time. But there are young girls called leprechauns who are able to defeat them, because these girls have the power to use dark weapons which are actually powerful enough to kill the beast. In one place lived a man named William Kimatsu, the only human who survived the doomsday on the surface of the earth because he was trapped in ice for 500 years. One day he received an offer from his friend named Greg Greycrack to work as a soldier in an armory. Although William initially refused, after Greg tried to persuade him, he finally accepted the offer. Apparently, what is meant by the armory is a house that contains many small children under a caregiver named Nicoletta, a kind-hearted but also bloodthirsty troll. It was there that William met again with a woman named Dolly Nota Scenarios, who had been saved by William on a city street. This anime, that's also known as SukaSuka, presents a fantasy anime set in the world after humanity perished from the surface of the earth. In the story, there are various dramas and conflicts that revolve between those that will make the audience carried away emotionally while watching it. The background of the story and the world in this anime are also told so well that they are able to support the main story presented. In this anime, each supporting character also has a variety of unique and interesting personalities to watch. The visuals presented look beautiful, the background image of the world and the character design are well presented, so it's interesting to watch. Overall, with a romance between William and Dolly while facing their destiny against monsters who are trying to destroy the world, this anime will make you feel so emotionally while watching it. Very recommended. Number 3 is Shoujo Shoumatsu Ryoku. Shoujo Shoumatsu Ryoku is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Tsukumizu. This anime aired from October 2017 to December 2017, with a total had 12 episodes. Shoujo Shoumatsu Ryoku tells story about Chito and Yuri, who are the last survivors in the war-torn city. Scavenging old military sets for food and parts, the two girls explore the wastelands and speculate about the old world that passed the time. Chito and Yuri each occasionally struggle with a looming solitude, but when they have each other, sharing the weight of being two of the last humans becomes a bit more bearable. Between Yuri's clumsy excitement and Chito's calm composure, their dark days got a little brighter with shooting practice, new books, and snowball fights on the frozen battlefield. Among a scenery of barren landscapes and deserted buildings, Shoujo Shoumatsu Ryoku tells the uplifting tale of two girls and their quest to find hope in a bleak and dying world. Shoujo Shoumatsu Ryoku presents an anime which slice of life mixed with mystery genres set in post-apocalyptic world. This anime is able to show us a great friendship story between these two characters. In each episode, we'll be shown their journey and adventure in survival and searching for food in a place full of mystery. The most interesting thing from this anime is the interaction and behavior between the characters that feel warm even though they are in a rather grim situation. The visuals in this anime are well displayed. The background is depicted in detail, mixed with cute character designs, even though it looks very contrasting but looks very suited to this anime which has a cheerful character but is in a gloomy world. Overall, if you like slice of life anime set in post-apocalyptic world, then this one is perfect for you to watch. Number 2 is Shinsekai Yuri. Shinsekai Yuri is an anime adaptation from a novel with the same name made by Yusuke Kishi. This anime aired from September 2012 to March 2013, with total had 25 episodes. Shinsekai Yuri follows a sudden outbreak of psychokinesis in 0.1% of the population. A rapid transformation swept the world. The godlike ability to manipulate matter remotely turned many power wielders to violence, inciting a long period of upheaval. Finally, after a chaotic era shaped by the rise and fall of oppressive regimes, the psychic humans were able to achieve a fragile peace by isolating their society, creating a new world bound by complex rules. In the town of Kamisu 66, 12-year-old Saki Watanabe has just awakened to her powers and is relieved to rejoin her friends. The mischievous Satoru Asahina, the shy Mamoru Ito, the cheerful Maria Akizuki, and Shun Aonuma, a mistress boy whom Saki admires, at Sage Academy, a special school for psychics. However, unease looms as Saki begins to question the fate of those unable to awaken to their powers, and the children begin to get involved with secretive matters such as the rumored tainted cats said to abduct children. Shinsekai Yuri presents a supernatural mystery anime set in the post-apocalyptic world. The story delved in this anime is actually quite complex and complicated, despite the various conflicts and mysteries guaranteed to be able to make you curious in each episode. In addition, because the narration is strong and able to be delved neatly, makes the story of this anime is easy to enjoy. The characters feel realistic and also complex, but because of the development of the characters that are well explained, along with the development of the story, make this anime much more interesting to follow. The visual style presented look good, especially with the character and background design that feels right with the nuances of the story presented. Overall, if you're looking for a supernatural anime with a complex story and full of mystery, then this one is suitable for you to watch. Number 1 is Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Boichi and Richiro Inagaki. This anime aired from July 2019 to December 2019, with total had 24 episodes. Dr. Stone tells a story about a high schooler Taichi Uki has finally ready to confess his love to Yuzuri Haagawa after 5 years of harboring unspoken feelings. Just when Taichi begins his confession, however, a blinding green light strikes the earth and petrifies mankind around the world, turning every single human into stone. Several millennia later, Taichi awakens to find the modern world completely non-existent, as nature has flourished in the years humanity stood still. Among a strange world of statues, Taichi encounters one other living human, his silent loving friend Senku, who has been active for a few months. Taichi learns that Senku has developed a grand scheme to launch the complete revival of civilization with science. Taichi's brain and Senku's brain combine to forge a formidable partnership, and they soon uncover a method to revive those petrified. However, Senku's master plan is threatened when his ideologies are challenged by those who awaken. All the while, the reason for mankind's petrification remains unknown. Doctor Stone presents a post-apocalyptic anime about restoring humanity's civilization from zero after the world was destroyed when all of its people became stone. With a unique and astounding post-apocalypse atmosphere, the Zenman is very interesting to follow. Less the various conflicts that exist due to differences and idealism can make the audience more and more curious about the continuation of the story in each episode. The characters in the Zenman are quite interesting, especially Senku who is super smart and Taichi who is strong thus stupid, makes the interaction between them always interesting to watch. Visuals presented in the Zenman are pretty good, and the animations is also pretty fluent. Overall, if you're looking for an anime with post-apocalyptic theme, then this one will be perfect for you to watch. It's all top 5 best anime about post-apocalyptic that we can present this time. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time guys!